Welcome to DRM News Global. Today, we're diving into something that really stirred things up online recently, the American Music Awards.
Yeah, specifically the whole situation around Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
We've got a pile of reports here looking at, the fan theories beforehand, what actually happened or didn't happen.
And the fallout afterwards.
Exactly. So our mission today is really to unpack why there was so much intense anticipation. Why this specific show?
We want to look at the clues people saw, the context of her re-recordings, why the no-show felt like such a big deal, and maybe touch on some other waivers going around too.
It's about understanding that whole dynamic, really.
Right. Maybe you saw the reaction online. Or maybe you were caught up in the speculation yourself. It was pretty widespread.
It really was. And, well, to get it, you need the backstory. Taylor Swift's re-recording project.
Which she started because Scooter Braun bought her original masters, right? So she's reclaiming her work.
Precisely. She's already done 4 albums. Reputation and her first album, The Debut, are the only ones left.
And crucially, she has a track record, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Using big award shows for, like, bombshell announcements.
Oh, definitely. I mean, Midnights at the VMAs back in 22, that was huge.
And then the Tortured Poets department at the Grammys just this year. It's like she's conditioned people to watch these shows for news.
She really has. And that plays right into the hands of her fan base, the Swifties. They are famous, legendary even, for finding Easter eggs.
Those hidden clues she plants everywhere.
Music,
Videos, social media.
yeah, merchandise, you name it. And she's acknowledged it, hasn't she? That she kind of trained them to look for these things. It's part of the fun for them.
Okay, so you take that history, that fan dedication, and leading up to the AMAs on May 26th, apparently the magic number was 26.
It wasn't just vague feelings either. The sources point to really specific things fans found.
Like what?
Well, discounts on her official merch store, certain items were exactly 26% off.
Okay.
And the links on her website, homepage, apparel, music, accessories, sale, the first letters spelled out.
AMAs, wow, okay, that's pretty direct.
No. And then there was the photo count. Fans apparently counted exactly 26 photos she'd posted from the Reputation set pieces on the Eras tour.
26 photos, that's specific.
It gets deeper. Her total Instagram post count at the time was supposedly 676.
Which is, don't tell me.
26 squared.
Okay, I can see why people were getting convinced. That feels almost deliberate.
Mm-hmm. And then, kind of the cherry on top, about a week before the show, a snippet of Look What You Made Me Do, Taylor's version, surfaced.
From Reputation. Where did it appear?
In a trailer for the new season of The Handmaid's Tale.
Okay, so for fans, that probably felt like proof. Like the song's ready, it's being used, the announcement must be coming.
Exactly. It all seemed to line up perfectly. The date, the clues, the song appearing, the expectation was through the roof. Many felt it was a sure thing. Reputation, Taylor's version, was coming.
Which brings us to the actual awards night. Monday, May 26th, Las Vegas. What happened?
Simple answer, she wasn't there. The sources are clear. No Taylor Swift on the red carpet. No appearance inside the venue.
No show at all. And the fan reaction online.
Oh, it was instant, like an eruption, as one source put it. A lot of disappointment, confusion. Some said they felt heartbroken.
I can imagine. From certainty to nothing.
Yeah, and the comments quoted were all over the place. You had some trying to rationalize it, like, I knew she wasn't going to be there, lol. I'm starting to think 26 actually means 2026.
Pushing the date way out. Okay.
Others were frustrated with her team, asking things like, why would Taylor Nation kept promoting it if she wasn't coming or announcing anything?
And what about the clues themselves, the Easter eggs?
That seemed to be a big source of the frustration for some. One person wrote they were legit sick of Easter eggs leading to nothing anymore. It's getting annoying. Haha.
Oof. Yeah, that feeling of being misled almost.
Like, stop giving us eggs if they don't mean anything. Her website spelling out AMAS and the 26% odd items seemed to be legit eggs. Ugh, that quote really captures it.
And there was even stronger stuff, right? Like people just feeling done with it.
Yeah, one reaction was pretty blunt. ATP, keep that reputation, Taylor, bye. Just frustration boiling over.
So, no appearance, no announcement. But she was nominated for awards, wasn't she? Quite a few.
She was. 6 nominations in total for the 2025 AMAs. Big ones, too. Artist of the Year, Album of the Year for Tortured Poets Department, Favorite Touring Artist.
Collaboration of the Year for Fortnite with Post Malone.
That one, too. Major categories.
And the results.
She didn't win. Not in any of those competitive categories she was nominated for.
Wow. That's surprising given her history at the AMA. She usually sweeps, doesn't she?
Pretty much. She holds the record for the most AMA wins ever, 40 before this year. So yeah, walking away empty-handed in the competitive rounds felt, well, noticeable.
Did she get anything?
She did receive one pre-announced award, Tour of the Century for the Eras Tour.
Ah, okay. A significant one, obviously.
Definitely. And she accepted it with a pre-recorded video message. She called the tour the most challenging, but also the most rewarding thing she's ever done.
So she acknowledged that award, but the lack of competitive wins plus the no-show.
Yeah.
The sources framed it as a kind of setback for her usual AMA performance.
Yeah, compared to her usual dominance there, it certainly felt different.
Okay, so that covers the AMAs themselves. But there was other stuff swirling around too, wasn't there? Some broader speculation.
There was. Some sources mentioned fans starting to wonder if something is not right in Taylor's life.
Based on what? Just the AMA absence?
Partly that, but also a perceived general quietness from her recently. One fan quote really stood out. Her silence is deafening.
So people connecting her public profile, or lack thereof, to potential personal issues.
Exactly. And inevitably, this linked into rumors that were already circulating, according to some sources, about her relationship with Travis Kelce.
Ah, right. There were whispers of a rift or even a split.
Yes. One source cited an insider claiming their careers were becoming incompatible and putting a strain on the relationship.
That old chestnut, the career clash.
Right. But, and this is really important, the sources are very clear. Neither Taylor Swift nor Travis Kelce have said anything publicly about these rumors. They haven't addressed the speculation at all.
So it's just rumors. Based on limited public sightings, maybe?
Yeah, the sources note they haven't been seen out together a lot recently, though they were reportedly spotted in Florida last week. So it's purely in the realm of speculation right now, not confirmed fact.
Got it. So let's try and pull this all together then. We have this huge buildup.
Fueled by very specific 26 clues that fans meticulously tracked.
All pointing towards a reputation, Taylor's version, drop at the AMAs.
Then the reality. She doesn't show up, no announcement happens.
Plus, she doesn't win any of her competitive nominations, which is unusual for her at this specific show.
And then layered on top of that disappointment and confusion, you have these background rumors about her personal life with Travis Kelce gaining traction, which some fans link to her perceived silence.
It's quite a confluence of events and speculation.
It really is, and it shows just how intense the spotlight is. One source did float the idea, though, that Reputation, Taylor's version, might actually be finished.
And she's just waiting, not tied to the AMA date.
Yeah, just waiting for what she feels is the perfect timing, regardless of fan theories or award show schedules. That's definitely possible.
This whole episode, though, it really highlights that relationship between a massive star and a super engaged fan base, especially with the whole Easter egg culture she fosters.
Absolutely. It shows the excitement, that shared game,
Yeah.
but also the potential downside when expectations built on those clues aren't met. The disappointment can be really sharp.
It feels like a real tightrope walk sometimes. How much do you feed the speculation versus managing expectations?
And it also really throws into relief the challenges of just being a celebrity at that level today, the privacy aspect.
Right. When any period of quiet, any absence immediately fuels rumors about your personal life, your relationships.
Yeah.
It must be incredibly difficult to navigate.
The scrutiny is just constant, and everything gets interpreted, doesn't it?
So, to recap our dive for DRM News Global, we looked at the intense fan theories around Reputation, Taylor's version, and the number 26 leading into the AMAs.
The reality of the no-show, the lack of competitive awards, and the fan disappointment.
And how all this is happening against a backdrop of circulating rumors about her personal life, linked by some to her perceived quietness.
It's a complex picture of fame, fandom, and the pressures of the modern media cycle.
Definitely leaves you thinking, what is that right balance for an artist like her? Engaging fans with clues versus the risk of setting expectations too high.
Or maybe, stepping back even further, how does this constant, intense focus from everyone, fans, media, actually impact the ability of public figures to just live their private lives? Something to mull over.